Hi everyone, the question is, in a triangle the lengths of the sides are integers, of course positive integers, that means natural numbers. Suppose that the length of one side is 1 and the longest altitude is twice the shortest altitude. Let capital R and small r be the circumradius and inradius of the triangle respectively. If capital R ratio small r is m ratio n, where m and n are coprime positive integers, then m plus n is. So here we have a triangle whose one side is 1, and definitely it will be the smallest possible side. I mean, there may be, in fact there may not be two sides with yeah, there can be two sides with side length 1, but then third side would also need to have side length 1, which would make it at an equilateral triangle. And this condition that the longest altitude is twice the shortest altitude would not hold. So that means there is a unique side with side length 1. Yeah, let's say okay, this is triangle ABC. So if 1 is the smallest natural number, and since the side lengths are natural number, BC, whose side length is 1, would be the smallest side and would be the smallest side out of these three sides which we have just now concluded and understood. So that means the corresponding altitude would be the longest. Yeah, let's say this altitude is let's say am. Yeah, and let's say bn is the shortest altitude, let's say, without loss of generality. Yeah. So when it comes to altitudes, side lengths, a way to relate them, or a concept that we generally try to use to manipulate, is area. Area is what? Half into base, which is 1, into height, which let's say is 2h. So here we can say am is 2h, bn is h, let's say. So that means AC is supposed to be the longest length. If we are saying bn is the shortest altitude, that means AC is the longest length, longest side. Yeah. So here you have delta is same as h. Now the point is delta is also equal to half times, you may say, AC, yeah, times h, because bn is h and AC is what we are considering. Yeah. AC is essentially the side length b, you may say. Yeah. Now as you compare the two, clearly you can say AC is 2. That means the longest side length is 2. Yeah. Now if you see carefully, since this is the longest side length, that means BC is 1, AC is 2, and AC is the longest. So that means AB should be 1 or 2, but AB can't be 1, else it will not be even a triangle. Why? Because sum of two sides is always greater than the third side, and if AB is 1, then AB plus BC is 2, which is same as AC. So that means AB has to be 2. Why? Because these side lengths are supposed to be natural numbers, and AB can't be greater than 2 for a simple reason, that AC is the longest side length, because correspondingly Bn we have taken as shortest altitude. Otherwise also, if you take AB to be 3, then also AC plus BC is 3, which is same as AB, and AB, if it is more than 3, then again triangle will not be possible. Why? Because sum of two sides is always greater than the third side. Yeah. So AB has to be 2 only. Yeah. So here we have an isosceles triangle whose two sides are 2 and one side is half. So two sides are 2 and one side one side is 1. My bad. So here you can say what? You can try finding area. You can get area, and you can get semi-perimeter to find small r, that means in radius. And for circumradius you can use the formula ABC by 4 delta. Why? Because ABC you already know, and delta anyway you are finding out. So so this will be half. So you get what? Using Pythagoras theorem, 4 minus 1 by 4, which will be what? 15 by 4. Under root of it will be what? Root 15 by 2. So here area is what? or you may say 2h is root 15 by 2. Anyway, I mean the area is what? Area is half into base into height. So what you get is root 15 by 4. And what about semi-perimeter? It is 2 plus 2 plus 1 by 2, which is 5 by 2. So that means in radius would be what? Area by semi-perimeter. So basically what you get is root 15 by 10. And what about this is in radius? What about circumradius? ABC by 4 delta. So ABC by 4 delta. 4 delta will be what? Root 15, because delta is root 15 by 4. Yeah. So you have what? 4 by root 15. So what about capital R by small r? So it is essentially what? It is essentially 4 by root 15 divided by root 15 by 10. So what you have is, you have 40 by 15. So you have what? 8 by 3, 8 ratio 3. So 8 plus 3 is 11. D is the answer. Thanks for listening.